Hey there, watching Cheesy on Melworks. Kinda late, not gonna be that useful for him, but we're doing it anyway. Yeah. Okay, so if I'm top left, I don't want to do that. Top left, I'm pretty much sure you almost immediately have to drop down to the ground or you will get hit by shit, especially if your demo's up there. So, I'm assuming you know where your demo goes pretty much every mid, so you don't want to be stacking top left with him, you'll get hit pretty easily. So this mid's already over. I would be going for the right pack. Yeah, like I think taking away heals from the rest of your team there is pretty bad when you're at 90 health. Okay damage on the left, but you wasted too much ammo doing nothing. So like, if you're not doing very, very good damage, I would probably save a couple shots. And in general, I think that I mentioned this when I was playing with you, but you need to be backing out more. Like, the good part about Scout on this map is kind of ebbing in and out on the mids. And in, well, in general every mid, but this map is very strong, especially when you're on the ground. Being up top is not very good for a Scout. Although, the nice thing about playing top left is it's really easy to set up an arrow because you just hide behind that crate, so something you could look into. You should be doing this with your... Oh, you have a crits. Did you guys crits to mid? That's dumb. You can't wrap here. This, I don't know, this is why your team kinda sucks. Well, not sucks, but like... This is a bad part about your wrap, so you wrap when you're at a huge disadvantage. It doesn't really work against, like, good people. Sucks that you missed there. But yeah, like, it's pretty easy to understand how you... All of you should have died there. They just miscommunicated and weren't paying attention. But like, so close to you and like a crit's doing nothing, you know, it's pretty rough. So I wouldn't have wrapped there. I would probably just back up. This is okay. I think you wasted too many shots. And that guy's full, the demo, so there's no reason to push him. Yeah, like, there was no way that demo was even like remotely hurt. Like, he was tanked on the mech, and your damage was pretty negligible. Like, it countered the heal rate. But I really don't think the pocket or roamer that got in was in a position to do anything. And yeah, like, you had that .1, so... Like, I wouldn't take a risk that isn't guaranteed. Well, almost guaranteed, you know? Otherwise it wouldn't be a risk, but... You know, something that is feasible, that you have to hit some miracle shots and dodge everything. You want to be jumping over those, so you can still get a spot in lobby. I feel like, yeah, peeking here would be good too. With a fresh buff like that, I would probably chip that Scout a bit. Eventually, if you do it long enough, their roamer is going to be hiding on that like little shack to the right, and you can kind of bait him in. Okay, so yeah, this is good damage. I don't know why both soldiers are here, it's really bad. Like, I wouldn't expect anything to come up from that damage there, but it allows your demo to push into lobby as they're coming back to get some health, and maybe he gets a kill there, puts even more damage out, and you just kind of keep cascading off this like damage advantage. Just keep pushing. So if he damages well there, you start pushing flank and get behind him, and maybe you get a pretty easy force. Yeah, I think you need to be a bit closer to protect Sneaky here. Especially now you want to be focusing this door. Oh, okay, you guys used... Alright, I thought... Yeah, I definitely think their combo's back here. Like, I don't know why your team didn't immediately go back, because, like, you didn't see them at mid, and they didn't come out in the valley, so they must have been behind. It's unfortunate that he saw you. Well, I don't know. I don't know why you tried for that, because he definitely saw you. So you shouldn't have, like, hid there. Like, if you'd gone there sooner, that'd be great, but he definitely saw you. So, you know, you want to be moving, but that was pretty doomed anyway. So again, like you're coming on the same side as demo. This time you're not as stacked up, and it's a bit better. But yeah, like I don't like those stairs either. It's very easy to get hit coming up and down them. So I would just drop down straight to the ground. This is a good position. I don't know, Blank just kind of crushed that mid, honestly. Like his kiting was amazing. It's good of you to go with him though, so that was a really good play. But yeah, you can be doing a lot more by pressuring the ground. I don't know much about playing top left, but like, I know it's shit, so I'd get on the ground. Like I don't see where you get much of an advantage out of it. If you're trying to play like more defensive and counter soldiers, then going out into Valley and then jumping above forward spawn is probably your best bet. And in that way you can even make it over to left if you like that position for some reason. It's just a double jump away. Granted it's a pretty straight double jump, but still. I don't know, I really hate top left. Like you just get hit by everything. And it's like not good damage you're taking. Like you're not taking it away from anyone else. You're just getting shot at because no one else has anything to shoot at, so I wouldn't go up there. Like top left scouts, I push under, top right, or I push under, not top right, but I push under on the right. And we'll put like 60 damage on a scout for free, hit a demo up there for pretty much free. And if they shoot at me, my team just kills them with an easy bomb. So like when you consider the aggressive options on the right and how powerful they are, it's understandable that top left is pretty nuts. I mean pretty bad. Bad nuts, not good nuts. It would be nice to get some ammo here. I feel like pistoling from that range would be a lot better. Or like lining up your medium range shots. Like you beat 20s that soldier maybe. I don't know. Scout's actually really weird. Nice shots. But yeah, Scout's really weird. Because I feel like scatter spam. This is actually really good of you to cap here. I would have suggested someone else any other time. But you should have gone that earlier. Like the health pack. I don't know why you would go for the ammo. Yeah, just leave him. This is good. Yeah, but like, it's great for you to cap because you didn't have ammo. That's basically what I was gonna say. But most of the time, I'd probably leave a pocket there if you were chasing. He could have dealt with that pretty easily too. Should be hitting the scout. The soldier will die if you kill other things. There's no point in not getting the scout. The scout's the one that's really gonna hurt you guys. So even though your team's focusing on the soldier, you need to put damage on the scout because it's gonna reduce his damage. And it's going to set up for a much better fight in the future. And you're already winning it because they're just respawning and you've already got damage on the soldiers, so I don't know why you would focus the soldier there. So you hear they have a heavy, and they probably have a sniper. Blanket picked you up there, that would have been a better push. Good shots. You don't want to go for that guy because he can't do anything right now. The scout's the only one that can do anything, so you should be focusing the scout. Yeah, like the soldier that jumps, like such a bad jump, like maybe he kills your medic, but it doesn't fucking matter. Like the best the medic can do on that last anyway is arrow from range, until like it's completely won. Because just getting aggressive with a scout is kind of impossible, so medics aren't that valued pushing that last, I would say. So I would not care if my medic died there. Okay, so this is done. You need to get the pack on the right. Again, that guy should have killed you. This pack won't be up for a while, so the pack on the right is like, the earlier you take that, the better the mid's gonna go, I feel. Like if you're taking damage early, you need to take that. Hopefully you're dealing enough damage that justifies it. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just need to cycle that pack as soon as possible. If Yeegs isn't doing it, or yeah, it's Yeegs, you need to be doing it. Like the weak scout really needs to take that pack. He can't afford to be healed. It crushes, it like delays the mid so much. You want to be peeking left right now. Yeah. Should have been here like 2 seconds ago. Changes things a bit. That sucks that you weren't paying attention, but whatever. Take this. Don't shoot him. You need the pack. You need it more than the soldier. I don't care what health he is. You're going to be taking the damage here, so you need the pack. You can see how different that would have gone if you had 30 extra life. You probably got that kill. you could have been able to help Sneaky get the next one. Like, there's no way. Like, you would have died, but there's no way you wouldn't have gotten 2 kills there without, if you hadn't taken that pack. Or if you had taken the pack, you would have gone 2. That's what I'm trying to say. Like that. That was like, God, if you'd taken the pack. And I probably would have fired a bit later since no one had seen you. This is good. Good flank position. You want to keep going because they're still not done with the oobs. And you still have people to kill, basically, on flank. Good delay on that shot to make sure you hit it. You're just doing good damage here. I feel like he probably should have dropped down there, because his only choice was all in you. You should check that corner all the time in left connector. But yeah, great like aim mechanics there, knowing when to shoot. But I think you should have continued pushing flank, because you can come back in through lower if nothing's there, and if something is there, you still have that buff to bully people with, so they can't come into the fight. And eventually just push in lower and do exactly what you did. Plus, I like going up the pipe anyway. I think it's a lot safer than going up the ramp. Yeah, go this way. Don't do that. I feel like you should have just pushed them out with your presence there. Like, if the soldier had hit you properly, I think you could have gotten killed there with nothing coming of it. You don't want to be like, you should have let Sneaky cap there. Basically, I don't know, in general, I feel like when you're winning, especially on this map, the last is so controllable by scouts because it's very flat, that you just want to be, wow, that guy had the oobs. Anyway, you want to be pushing last with scouts if you have an advantage, basically. It is very good. So yeah, you can't, okay, what you do a lot is you run in a straight line. And that's really easy for the demo to hit. So you want to be dodging a bit more at the beginning, or just like preemptively changing directions, because it's really hard to hit those shots. Or maybe even looking at the demo's view models. It is great damage on the ground. Okay, you don't want to fight that soldier there. Like if he looks at you like he did, and you're a bit further back, like you're still doing very optimal damage to him while your soldier kills him, and if he fights your soldier, then your soldier backs up and you go in. But you don't want to be that close that you're an easy target. Plus you took damage from the next guy. So like, that's the thing about underneath. You always want to be like, very conscious that someone can turn around at any point and it could end you. So, you want to be doing like more upfront what the fuck? Okay. Spooky. So, I imagine they're pushing with the demo down. This is bad. I feel like you could have done a lot of damage to that guy. Like, probably killed him. And there was no reason not to peek that, since I think, like, from the max chat bind, your medic, like the Uber was just recently exchanged. And you saw the scout fire, because I think Yizu's dead. So it must have been the other scout from very far away. So no reason not to fight that. I feel like getting a pack would have been more appropriate here than doing this, because if something's in lobby, it's going to kill your mech anyway. And it really just stunted your ability to kind of wreck there. Like, you could have gone back for the flank pack, and that would have helped your mid or your repush a lot better. Like, if you're going to come in at low, you can't be taking health, because you can't be healing low people as mech. Even if it's scout, it's not acceptable. Like, they're just too much of a liability. You get healed up to like 90 and you still get mulched anyway. Like, that's a lot of time wasted for the medic, and you can't afford to do that. So staying back, maybe pistoling, or just like good tracking with your scatter would probably be better there. You needed a buff there. Kind of sucks you didn't get it. I would have waited for it. Like, I don't really think it matters. Okay, why would you do 10 to the other guy? That makes no sense. You could have killed the first scout if you shot the second shot at him. This is good. Don't fight this guy, because you're gonna get flanked by the scout. It's good that you force, but you wanna like pressure the demo and then turn around for the scout. Like, that's the ideal play, because the turnaround shots are really juicy. And like the demo will be there later, you know, and he's not doing anything. You know, like your team doesn't need to get damaged by him. Don't fight this guy. He's got a health advantage on you, maybe. Like you're 104, he's potential 125. That's a big difference because I think he can one-shot you, maybe. Or like he can play the fight a lot better than you with that 20 HP difference if he had it. You don't want to be on the ground. You never want to like have everyone on the ground like that, because that'll happen. And you can't do anything about it because you just so many angles to push you in. So you play up top a little far back, and your team plays far back, and you just kind of contain the point. Good shots on that guy. Yeah, like the scouts on the ground there. You're not gonna get another kill pushing both people like through the lower right, especially if you're the second guy getting there. So playing on the bridge is a lot safer. So your demo's on the ground is a bit better. So yeah, okay, you don't want to jump there because you know it's a really easy shot. You'll get damage a bit more from that mid-range scatter. And if you get hit by a sticky, it's kind of over for you because you'll get blasted into them or something. So I think approaching on this like the mini staircase would have been a bit better. And you can use that line of sight block from the crate to kind of sneak up on a scout there. But in general, I think being on the ground would have been better there too, since you could have gotten free damage on the left scout. You needed to reload more than that. And like I probably wouldn't have all-in that guy knowing that the soldier was on your left. But yeah, like definitely if you'd reloaded more than that, like 3 shots, you know, you could have noticed the soldier was there and dealt with him instead of the roamer. But yeah, you never want to go into someone knowing that you have to 2-shot them. And since everyone's dead anyway, it really doesn't fucking matter that you're not killing people actively. Okay, so you lost soldier med. Okay, if you're not making a play now, like pushing in when they cap. What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. You could have gone NG here, and I think it would have been very good. Or you should have reset earlier. Those are the 2 options. You don't look at your Mac when you're doing that. Easy push. Good spotting. I don't think you should have taken that damage. There's no reason to keep spotting that. Yeah, your team should have helped you there. I feel like you should have moved, like just rotated the other side though. You kind of went backwards for some reason. If you just, like, if you're cutting in front of him, or behind him I guess at the time, and just moving towards main, like the demo can't get a good angle from where he was at. Maybe he hits 1 stick, but he can't finish it without extending it far enough that your team could potentially kill him. So, yeah, you don't want to be I wouldn't have backed up there. Like, it was very free because your team had very good control over Shutter to just go towards them. Okay, like, you're rushing your mid-range shots and it's really cutting on your damage. Like, try and line them up more with strafes or just more precise mouse movements, because just flicking, it's really bad because you're wasting all this ammo. And you're getting like the same damage out as you could if you fired 2 less, like, but the shots were good, you know? So like you're done here. This mid is over. Like, you can't damage the soldiers. Like, you want to be damaging them as they're getting out there, so having ammo for that is good. And you really did nothing to the scouts, so that was why the mid was bad. I don't know why you didn't take that packet truck, but who cares? Oh, got all in.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Yeah, this is probably appropriate. I think you should have been helping Yeez though. Just make sure he got out. As long as you spaced it correctly, there's no way you would die helping him. Pistol that guy. You can get like 50 damage basically, from that range. There's no reason not to pistol. Like, you can't... If your team has control over lobby, the only threat to you is drop down. And, like, unless you're actively pushing up, you don't want scatter out. So you see these guys are lower. You're gonna rotate up top. You need to watch drop down. That's their biggest threat here. If someone come drop down, he would kill all you guys. Good fight. I don't know if you needed the jump. I think that was a little too... you weren't in that desperate of a situation. But that was very good on your part. I feel like that wrap was bad though. Like, you want to wrap and then wrap again. Because, like, a team with that much advantage, even like a remotely intelligent team, can get back to you and, like, you just lose, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they're not bad, their scouts just gets back to you guys and you die. So you have to, like, wrap and then, like, go through drop down, you know, or something, and then, like, reverse them. Like, that's what you do when you're really far behind, like you were. You don't wrap for the cap, you wrap for the second wrap that reverses the positions again. Yeah, kill this guy. That's great. You shouldn't have jumped off the point though. Should have just fallen off, and that would have been a lot better. Make sure you hit those. Picking up this pack is amazing. Done like a lot this mid. But if you like hit the soldier, this would have been like an ace, like a clean ace. Like, the damage you did on the demo was great there. It was good for you to notice that he was too far up. But, like, again, and if Yeegs was on the right, he would have got killed instantly. I don't know what Yeegs was doing, if he was playing aggressive or not. But yeah, again, like, it's really important that you... Actually, I don't think again, because I probably haven't mentioned it, but you're jumping, and you're, like, you're jumping off of stuff. What you really want to be doing is falling off of things and double jumping if necessary. Like, getting onto that demo would have been a lot cleaner if you had fallen off of something and double jumped. But, I mean, it's just a really minor thing. So this is done. If you had known this situation a bit better, I think you had potential to go into right shutter and make a play or something, but that was the only option there. This is not necessary. You're very lucky you didn't die there. This is just... I'll chalk this up to their soldier missing a lot and their scouts being in the wrong spot. Especially since they know you guys wrap a lot, they should be running their scouts more with a combo. Like, that was not a fightable fight. I mean, it's good that you delayed, and maybe you could justify it if you were gonna go for a pick and maybe you get a delay, but like... You should have died there, and your demo should have died there pretty quickly. They just whiffed really hard. Like, that was a very bad fight to take. Like, you had no real advantage there, especially coming in without a buff and taking a sticky or a rocket or something. This is a good fight to take. You got a buff. You don't want to jump there again. Like, you have this ground to use and you're just ignoring it. Don't fight this guy. Should have gone for the left pack. And you reload and you fight the scout. You don't jump. Stop jumping. You will die. Okay, you can't push the scout any more than that. Yeah, there's... Like, putting the 20 on him, I think, was significant enough, because you're not going to get the kill there. Like, no one did damage to him but you, so you kind of know his health pretty well. I'd say it was around 100, maybe 125. And, like, you really want to work on your control. You can't focus someone down for that long. Like, the 20 is good, because that's very good damage from that range, but then you start want to consider like other damage avenues. Like, with perfect trafficking, you probably could have killed him there, but I still don't think it would have been worth. But like, in general, you have good control. I wouldn't have gone back into this. Like, again, if their scout isn't shit, they kill you. Yeah, stay up here. Yeah, I think you should have stayed up there. You have to defend the door. Like, I don't know, Scout's really good at defending on that bridge, and I feel like going for the pack was a risk for you, and you didn't gain anything aggressive by going under, because anything under was already dying. But yeah, I think you should have backed up after you got hit by that first shit, because any good scout leading properly would have just crushed you. This is good. Sucks that you have to do this. Blank needs to be leaving. Yeah, like, they really should have killed you there. Like, you, basically the way I see it, that was you sacking yourself for blank. But they sucked really hard. So it turned out okay, but they really should not be sucking that hard. So, him staying was a bad play, you sacking in, good play. Like, the best thing you could have done there as a team is, like, line up an arrow. Because with such low ammo on the soldier, you probably could have gone tanked with good arrows if you coordinated it very well. But yeah, he really should have died there. And you should too. This is good. Don't run into those stickies. Like, as soon as you kill that guy, you know you don't have to do anything fast. Like, as soon as you get that free, like, no one got damaged there. He was the freest kill ever. So, as soon as you know you have that easy kill, you're not stressed to do anything, like, important. You know, you're not very pressured. So, I would have gone top left, and, you know, it's a really easy jump into people that are backing out main as long as the scout's not with them. So, you know, if the demo's backing out main, because he's backing out underneath since he was on the ground, I think, you know, you just jump on him and he dies. He can't live there if you're jumping off the point. Like, you have so much airspace that you'll never die to him. We have something on the left. I'd be worried about that. Oh, they used... Okay, you're gonna have to die here. Probably a good idea to take the fight over there, but maybe get more aggressive. Like, I would assume you losing that, so just going for the random meets would have been good. I think you should have recognized that the mech was gonna camp there and just fought. Like, got in a better position. Like, he definitely could have killed both of them. Pretty easily, actually. That would have been pretty good. So what you want to do here is hug the right wall so they don't see you. Because they really should have been ready for you guys. Shouldn't be missing this guy because he's literally like 2 HP. Flanking here is good, don't look back. You should be looking forward. Now you want to play lobby. Lobby earlier because on the right side you saw nothing and you knew someone recently died there. There's not going to be... Like, I wouldn't expect anyone else to be over there. The mech's going to be backing out like... He should be backing out underneath point or top left. So you know the only threats to your team are going to be over there. And the fact that your mech's already on the right and they don't have anyone to bomb him because both soldiers are dead means your job is to protect your people pushing on the left so they don't get killed by some random ass bullshit. And here, like, this is where... What the fuck? I'm assuming they got forced. There's no way they did that on purpose. But yeah, here you wanted to have a roam soldier cap. Like that's where it really is important to have 2 scouts up because they deal with those all-ins very well. You need to push that guy. Pushing him through lobby is your best bet. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, you don't want to be on the ground when you're fighting, but I don't know. I don't imagine that was planned. Take the pack. Would have been good if Blank didn't kill you there. Now you need to watch that skull on the left, because he really should have kept pushing. He could have taken 2 more shots safely. Yeah, if you return good damage there, you can just kill him pretty easily. This is a good position. Again, pistoling that guy is an option. So you know that someone's going lobby buffed. So I'd be fighting that scout under. If you'd taken a buff and fight him under, like, it's pretty easy. So since you guys are already here, you should have just gone into lobby. You shouldn't be backing up there. Both soldiers are easy kills in lobby. I'd be comfortable... like, this is... I don't know, maybe they saved their oobs, but down 2 soldiers, you'd take mid and force them pretty easily. Like, you probably should have pushed in there. Like, even just leading as a scout and going drop down, you probably wouldn't have to use the oobs there. Or just dodging very well in the halls, you wouldn't have to use the oobs. But, like, even if you used the uber there to kill both the soldiers, I think that would have been fine. Plus, you put your team in a very good position for defending the point. And the good part about lobby, right, is as long as you have eyes on them, you're the closest path to wherever they're gonna go. Like, it's closest to mid and 2, so you can react to them very easily.
Time has been added.
I don't think it's good to be on that crate without someone spotting lobby, because if they all push and they're using sightlines properly, there's a potential for you to just die because you have to jump off of a crate. Yeah, like this is all you're gonna get here is force. Oh, game's over. It was a good demo. Yeah, basically on mids, you can't be going top left, it really does nothing. I'd probably work the ground a bit more. The only time top left really worked is when their demo got needlessly aggressive. But if you are going top left, you know, we mentioned that you need to take the pack. And alternatively, you could work an arrow, and like basically, there's no excuse for you to actually get healed. Those, like if you get spammed, like you want to be taking an arrow or the pack because the medic can't justify wasting like not giving buffs to people on healing up a scout. And in general, some of your fights, I don't remember them specifically, but some of them you make some weird choices, especially not shooting scouts at the beginning. And your ammo management needs work. And your mid-range, you just need to take it easy a little bit more on just shooting. You'll do a lot more damage. Yeah, in general, like I would think you'd do a lot better being a more for control scout than like going for kills and stuff. I don't know. I can't really sum it all up because there's a lot of stuff, so just watch it twice if you need a review. I guess, I don't know. But yeah, you played very well. Bye-bye.